Hey guys, so I thought I would make a video because I came across something that kind of I don't know if it irked me or not, but I was researching how to make full body casts and molds, and I started researching more on silicone and different types of rubber and fiberglass, and I came across a documentary on real dolls. Now, if you don't know what a real doll is, it's basically a sex doll that is extremely lifelike, like to the point where it's creepy. And the documentary is basically on people who own them and how they use them and people who fix them and the man who invented them and um uh I, I don't want to judge. I mean, there's blow up dolls like in every sex shop anywhere. So I like it's no big deal. I know that for a lot of women it's brings up insecurity issues because dolls are made to be perfect. No woman is perfect. Like even crazy LA people with plastic surgery. So my whole thing was I think there's an extent, and the thing that really made me draw the line and that really freaked me out, and I was reading the conversations because this video was on YouTube. It was a man showing you how, because I was researching on live casting, it was a man showing you how to make a sex doll in the body form of a little boy, like a child. People are making child sex toys based on the real life dolls, the real dolls, they're called. And that freaked me out beyond hardcore, and I'm not one to really get offended. So on the comments there was one person who seemed rational and was like, basically they're marketing to pedophiles in America, and that this is how you can have sex with children and not, whatever. So there were people, and this is not just one person or two people, there was a few dozen people arguing with that one person on YouTube about how, if anything, arguing for making the dolls for pedophiles. They were saying, if anything, this is stopping pedophiles from acting out on children, which, I mean, I could see the argument, but at the same time, they're pedophiles. They're pedophiles. They're sick. They're very, very sick people. And giving them that, I'm not even comfortable with that with a fake doll at all. I don't really know how to feel. I'm not really going to judge people who own real dolls or blow up dolls or anything like that. There's a level of crazy to each thing. There's some people who have a doll and it's in their marriage and they have threesome things with it, and that's fine. But in the documentary, there was one person who had his only relationship was with this doll. And then there was this man who had 9 and took pictures with them as family photos and sent them to people. And I don't really know how to react. I don't really know how to feel. They did interview one of the guy's wives, and how she was bringing up feelings that she used to have and how she got used to it. And I can understand that, but feeling insecure and threatened and all this other stuff. But I think I'm extremely confused. I can't really wrap my head around the fact that this exists and that people are really trying to make this a thing. And I know that there are porn stars who are 18 and over who look extremely young, and they pose for child pornography, which in their defense they usually have said that, well, we're over 18, we're not children, that's why we see this as okay and blah blah blah. But I mean, it's something you're promoting. If you're, I understand it's a paycheck to them. I have nothing against porn stars. I'm friends with one. No big deal. Like, I get it. But I think that there is such a line that crosses into, like, for me, basically, child pornography is snuff. You might as well be killing somebody on camera. That's how I feel with that. And I can't wrap my head around that this is actually going on. I know there's horrible things in the world. I'm not naive. You know, I fucking live in Chicago. There's people getting shot by where I work, like, every weekend. I know that there's horrible things going on, but I guess, like, I never realized. And no, I did realize, because I have younger cousins, and you do think about things, and you do worry about them. You do, like, get creeped. Like, when I babysit, I don't leave them outside for a second by themselves. Like, I'm that person that's, like, will not leave them alone if they're young. But I don't know how to feel about the whole making children sex dolls. And I know Japan makes sex dolls, not like the real dolls, or not as lifelike, but they are really lifelike, and they are of Chinese women. So they say Chinese women, but they look like children. They look like girls that aren't even going through puberty yet, that haven't gone through puberty yet, which that's really sickening to me too. I don't know how the wires get crossed in people in their heads, like how they're just wired to sexually be driven by sick things. Like, I don't consider BDSM sick. I don't consider fetishes sick or twisted or anything like that. I think everyone explores their worlds and whatnot, and what I'm saying is I'm used to crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not saying anything about my sex life, but I know of the world. I know of things, and this is one that really freaked me out, and I wanted to see what you guys thought. And I just couldn't believe this one person was being attacked by pretty much everyone who viewed that video, basically. And I could share the link on this too. I'm just like, I mean, are we outnumbered here? Or how? I'm like really curious to see how much pedophiles have increased every year. Like, I don't know. I don't even know how to conversate about this, because this is just a bit insane to me. I never thought I would have to. I just never thought. But let me know what you guys think about these dolls that are being taught to pedophiles or people who want to have sex with children. I'm not going to go into any more of this. I can go on for hours. I'm just venting a little bit. So let me know. Let's start a conversation about this. Go do your life. Later.